Hey guys, Landon Strike here, and welcome back to another game video day. So I got two games on Steam with my Steam gift with my Steam launch. So I got Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and which I'm gonna make videos on it. Probably not the whole game, because guys, like I can't even get past like Night 5 on my Nintendo Switch. I do have the FNAF Core Collection, which contains FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4. And Sister Location. And I can't even complete Night 3. No, Night... I think I got to Night 5, but then I reset my data, so I couldn't even get past, I think, Night 5, which... So I'm definitely not going to do the whole game. Maybe until I... But I'll try. I'll give Night 4 and I'm going to go if I do get past Night 4. And another game I got was the Henry Stickman collection. Now, which I actually was thinking, so I was thinking about playing Ultimate Custom Night in the Dark on my channel, but guys, just look at this. Playing the game, but in the dark. Like, oh. I just can't. That would, oh my goodness, imagine. But if you want me to play in the dark, I will try and give it a go. If you want me to play Ultimate Custom Night, because I do want to bring it back, and I do want to play into. I know I said that I probably didn't make the last video, but the reason why I ended Ultimate Custom Night was it was just me doing the same thing, and making the same characters just over and over and over again. So, but now I'm gonna do the challenges instead. Instead of just picking the characters that I usually do over and over and over again, because I feel like I can really see that would get super boring for you. So I'm gonna stick with the challenges, but it has not what I'm gonna do in this video, because I'm gonna show you guys the Henry Stickman collection. Now, do you guys know Stealing the Diamond, Escaping the Prison, and Breaking the Bank? You might have seen those games from another. You'll recognize them. For those of you who've seen those games, like me, back in the past, you'll see what I mean. And guys, this game is awesome. It is on sale. The collection is now on sale, so I think it's $8. So yeah, this game is really fun. Super fun. I love it. Now, I have been playing it, and you might have heard that. I don't know if you have. So this is what it is. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I probably may. So this is it. So I have done Breaking the Bank, Escaping the Prison, Stealing the Diamond, and I'm up to date. So I'm gonna clear my data, because I'm gonna start from all the way from the beginning. So I basically reset everything. So here we go. You will see guys, look, some of you may have recognized these games back in the day. If you have seen Dan TDM play these games, you'll know exactly. Man, I remember watching him with these games. So for those of you who don't know what this is, I should probably mention what is this. So this is basically a collection of all of the Henry Stickman games. Now I'm not sure if you can play. Let me actually see if you can. I'm gonna check real quick if you can still play the games. I don't think you can anymore. I'm gonna do. Let's just do Escaping the Prison. Henry Stickman. Let's see. Is it Newground? Is that it? Can you play it on here? Well, you can. So you can still play the games, but they're just on like separate other. Oh, can you? Oh, this is the official site, I think. I'm pretty, well, no, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna leave a link in the description to the collection, which you can play, like breaking the prison, breaking the bank, escaping the prison. I think all of them. I'm not sure what the last one is. That might be the newest one, but you can play the. I think it's got what, like 6 in it. So maybe the last one is a new one. I don't know. But if you want me to, I can go see there are different endings, which I think I might complete the whole game, I think. But let's get back to this. So you can play, so the first one is breaking the bank, we just put a log in, and then episode 1 is escaping the prison, and then episode 2 is Sterling Diamond, episode 3 is the airship one, which only episode 4 or 5 or, I don't know. But I'm gonna skip the intro. So basically, there are multiple choices, and then there's a good ending, but then there's a lot of fails. Like, let's try the explosives here. You'll see what happens. See, it goes off. And then it pops up with this fail. Now, one really cool thing is that I'm a FNAF fan. You guys know that. But there's actually a Freddy Fazbear, like, terrible jump scare in this, which that comes on later in one of the games. So you can do teleport, you can do wrecking. I think, well, no, this is how you get into the prison is by this here. But I'm just gonna do the show. Now this is one I want to look at them. These are funny too. This I thought was good, but look. His gas main, which means, yeah. So you basically, like, let me show you. You can do teleporter. That doesn't work. You're probably thinking, well, let's try it. Yeah, well, yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens. I know what happens. Watch where he goes. He goes in the wall. And these are actually remastered. Like, all of these games. Well, I don't know. Let's try the laser. This one doesn't work either. Watch, he's got it. Yeah, and then. Yeah. Guys, even this, watch where the erection is. Watch. Oh, we gotta, oh, that's new. Okay, so what would happen is that he would swing the ball, and then it would go around and then smash the glass there. But that's new. So this is watch what happens. So he's disguised as a bag.
Eh? How did we lose one? I think we should throw it in the back, just to be safe. You ever wonder why there's a bank out here?
Yeah, guys, it's
I think it's supposed to be like more of a vault, you know? Oh, that makes sense.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna ask this afterwards. Okay, so he's probably thinking, oh, he's good, but watch this. He's got the money. Look, did you see that? There was lasers. And that's it. So there's basically, that was it. That is the only, like, you don't really, like, and I think that was all of them. I think that's, yeah, fails 5 out of 5 achievements. Wait, there's 2 achievements? Oh, there's 1 achievement. Now here is escaping the prison. This is episode, so this was the prologue, breaking the bank, because that was ready to get in the prison. This is episode 1, so let's do episode 1. Here we go. So guys, hold on.
Oh, you. You're free to go.
watch this.
Not really. But you've got a package.
Package.
Don't get your hopes up. We've already checked it for anything useful, haven't we, Dave? What? Yeah. Of course I checked it. I mean, if I didn't check it, I'd lose my job, and I don't want to lose my job.
You didn't check it.
See you around. Free to go.
That's just a cake. For the look. So now it's got the same thing, but there's more options. Let's check out oh look, boys, I like that. Oh no, there's 2 pages. Oh my goodness, there's that many. Holy moly, how do you unlock these? What is that? Oh, and guys, I'm gonna go back. Watch this. Look what you can do. Actually, no. Watch this. So you can choose there. Let's do the rocket. Oh my gosh, this doesn't work. I'm just doing this for fun. Watch this. This is hilarious. Wait, how did it go? Did you see that? Oh. So these are. Wait. Oh, that's really cool. Wait a minute, buddy. This doesn't work. This also doesn't work. This? I might try that out in a future video. So these 2 work, and I think this. Actually, no. Let's try it. Let's try the cell phone.
Witness, please continue your testimony. Okay.
Witness.
I was riding alongside my partner in the armored van, when suddenly she spotted a bag on the side of the road. We got out and eventually decided to throw the bag in with the others. We didn't know there was someone hiding in there. Objection! So, the defendant crawled into that bag in order to break into the bank. Is that correct? Is it not obvious? Is it really that obvious? I have proof that the defendant didn't hide himself in that bag.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Present this evidence already.
This guy's back.
Take that!
Is that the bag the defendant hid in?
Yes, but there's one thing that's been bothering me. If the defendant really was hiding in this bag, then how did he tie the knot from the outside of the bag? What? If he was inside the bag, it'd be impossible for him to tie that knot on the outside.
But then, how did he do it?
It's simple. He didn't. What are you saying? I'm saying my client wasn't hiding in that bag at all. He was stuffed in there. By this very witness! What? As you can see by this doctor's analysis, the defendant had taken quite the beating. While he was in the bag, he was unconscious. This is absurd. The witness was attempting to dispose of the body. He left the defendant in the bag, knowing he'd drive by it on the way back to the bank. When the witness and his partner passed the bag, he convinced his partner to throw the bag in with the others.
But why would he do that?
Why, to dispose of the body, of course. There are millions of bags of money in that bank, and the witness knew it would take a long time before the victim was found. But unfortunately for the witness, his victim woke up and tried to escape from his tomb. He was arrested on the spot, and the witness thought everything was over. But it's come back to haunt him now. You can't be happening to me!
Did I escape?
Well, that certainly was an interesting trial. However, I am now ready to deliver my verdict. I find the defendant, Henry Stickman.
Hey. And that's it, right? I'm probably gonna get so that is one way. Again, there's multiple. There are hundreds of. That's any 1 out of 3. Okay, so look, watch this. If I click, you can. This is one thing that was not in the these like the old games. These that I was telling you about are on other websites. which I mean you can't play them, but why play those games when you can play all in one with this collection? So I'm gonna put the link in the description to this collection, because guys, why play the game solo when you can play all of them in one collection? So guys, so look, you can go back and just click on which ones you want to do. You can do Lloyd up, you can do, oh cool, there's the rank. You can do that, you can do. So guys, so if they show me that disguise bag, and then so let's say I was the government, the judge, and then I say, and then he told me that this guy did disguise himself as a bag, and I would probably say that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. But okay guys, so I'm gonna how many minutes are we in? We're in 15 minutes. Okay. This is one that I love. This is one that I might do stealing the diamond, and I will actually complete the full game. Do all the achievements and all the. I forgot I had to click at that. You had to be quick with this. So quick. Yeah, I got them skills. Let's go, Henry.
Hey, he's escaping.
Hold on. So, fun fact. These are actually Inner Sloth who made this collection. These are actually the same people that made Among Us. So they made both this collection of Henry Stickman and Among Us, which is cool. So I can do belt of grenades. Why on earth would you use that?
Yo, check yourself. What the?
Oh my goodness! I was not expecting that. I was only gonna see what happened, but apparently that happened. So watch what happens. So right is the right way. But what if I choose left?
All in favor.
Something's gonna happen, surely. He's gonna fall into a room of
Nay. Shut up,
police.
You don't count.
He's gonna do it. Yep.
Get
Yep. Alright. Let's go right wait, hold on. How would you reach that far? How on earth would you reach that far? So everybody gonna nope. There he is. So this parachute jetpack, the rope doesn't work. Let's try the jetpack. This is wait, no, is he's gonna what did that just say? He's gonna go back and watch this guy. He's gonna go back in and so watch. See, he went back. Wait. What did that say though? What did that say though? I need to go back because there's no time that it went by way too fast. But I need to go back and look at that. Look what that said. So I think let's try the parachute. This probably doesn't work. Oh, the parachute probably doesn't work. It doesn't. No, there's no parachute inside. Right in the bowling ball. So plungers do work. So I might complete the collection, do the games, and then go back. So I am wanting to do these three here, and then do the other three in another episode. So we're gonna do episode 2, stealing the diamond. Again, this is a classic. Let's play. So
As the mayor, I hereby declare the Tunisian archaeological exhibit
I'm gonna tell you guys about the gospel. Which I'll say after I do this gameplay. I want you guys to hear the gospel. I pray every day that God would help me to share the gospel on my channel. So there's bust in and there's sneak in. Let's do bust in. This is one that I love so much. And look, it looks so much darker. I think the remasters in this look so like I love the old ones. You can ram, you can kick. Yeah.
Whoa. We got a breach headed towards the medieval section.
Roger that. We're preparing to engage, over.
Watch what happens when So if you want me to, I'll do all of the fails in every single game. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the right way. So I'm gonna do the right ways with some fails.
And after that, they just up and arrested him.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, that's when I decided I should probably get a different job. I figured night guarding is much less dangerous than driving it.
And there he goes.
Crap.
Watch what happens when I am way too slow. Oh my goodness. Then you guys that really start when you're hey dude. Watch what happens when I Oh,
Wait.
it's gonna fall. Oh yeah. Oh, see what I thought what was gonna happen is that he was gonna grab a branch and then throw it at the grass, which would probably do well. Damage might do something. But let's throw a rock.
No, Johnny! Bolts are down, you think bolts are down!
Don't ever go wrong Don't ever steal our diamond.
Sir, place your hands where I can see them.
It just get killed. Wait, hold on. Was that on? Hold on. I want to go back. Hold on.
Sir, place your hands where I can see them.
You can do this.
Bribery is a federal offense, sir.
That didn't work.
Sir, place your hands where I can...
Look at this. So you're probably... Look. You're probably thinking that I've died or drowned, but look. I'm alive. And look. Diamond buddy. I'm probably gonna use dragon blood. I might just mute it because I don't want to skip it. So yeah, you can go back. You can do these. Oh helicopter, I think. Oh hell, guys, I thought that said H word. Helicopter, okay. Whoa, I thought that. No, never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna say one more thing, which this does cost money, but it is on sale, which is cool, which is actually kind of why I picked it up. Well, I picked it up because I wanted to. It's fun. So next year I'm gonna play the third game, which I'll finish the story. But I will go back and get all of the fails and all of the endings. The thing is, this game, the person has got 9 fails, so it's got 10 achievements, 40 fails. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe not all of them for stealing the diamond, but I'm definitely gonna do. I did breaking the bank, which I will definitely do escaping the prison. I'll get all of the achievements. How many achievements are there? There's 10. So I'm gonna try and get all of the achievements. Which doing that was probably a long episode, but you know what? Yeah, so I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm probably gonna get copyright. Actually, guys, I'm gonna go take care of something real quick. I'm gonna go do some business real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah, so I won't trade in this part. It'll be really quick. I'll be back in a sec. This won't take long, guys. So don't. This won't take long, guys. So don't worry. Alright, guys, I'm back. See, that didn't take too long. So guys, so I was thinking of whether or not I should do all of the fails for stealing the diamond. At first, I just wanted to do the tunes, but I think stealing the diamond has like 40 fails, which I mean, it's got a lot of options, so you would think that it would. Like that might just be like a 1 maybe 2 hour video. So, but it would just be gonna be. So I think I might just do the achievements because I don't want to collect all of those 40 fails. No, I would probably but I want to complete like literally complete all the whole like so get all of the endings for all the games, get all of the achievements, and I'll get all the fails, which I don't know how many videos that'll be. So I'll probably one video for the 3 games for the achievements, and another, so that might just be like so many videos, cause I don't want to make them like hours long. So I'm gonna, I guess I'm gonna tell you about what the gospel is. They probably wondering, well, what is the gospel? Well, it is the good news of Jesus. So I'm gonna walk you right through what it is. So let's start with G. God created us to be with him. So God, who he is almighty, he's perfect, he's holy, he loves us. In fact, he loved us so much that he created me and you to be with him. God created us to be with him. Why? Because he wanted us to be with him. But then there's our sins separate us from God. So, but see, we've sinned. And you're probably wondering, what is sin? Well, it is murdering, stealing, using God's name in vain. Let's see. Lying, stealing, murder. You using God's name in vain. Disobeying like your parents, that stuff. And it is not good. And we have to pay for we have to pay for our punishment. Because God, he hates sin, but our hearts are sinful. In fact, from the very moment that we are born, we have sinful hearts. Even to those people who have not sinned in their lives, who have not sinned, who have done all good things, you are a sinner. And they just don't want to admit it. I am a sinner, and you are a sinner. All of us are sinners. And we have to pay. We have to pay the price for ourselves in a place called hell. Now, I'm not swearing at all. I'm saying this in a different way. Hell is a real place, and Satan, who lives there, Satan the devil, he also lives there. Hell is a real place, and Satan is a real person. So God told Adam and Eve that they could eat from, and this is real. This is real. People are confused. Well, who are Adam and Eve? Well, they were the first people to ever be on this earth, and God told Adam and Eve that they could eat from any fruit in the tree of the Garden of Eden, which is a place that God created. He created the Garden of Eden. He told them that they could eat from any tree they wanted in the garden, except from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But Satan, who turned into a snake, he was also there. In fact, he hung out by the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's where he was at. And to Satan lied to Eve. He said, "Oh, if you eat this fruit, you won't die. In fact, you'll know good and evil, and you will be like God." But when she ate that fruit, and when Adam ate that fruit, sin entered this world, and God hated it so much that he said, "You know what? I'm gonna send a flood to wipe out the earth." And guys, don't worry. This was like thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. So don't worry. This was like thousands and thousands of years ago. So don't worry. God will never flood the earth again because he sent out a rainbow. That is his sign of saying, hey, I will never flood the earth again. Alright, back to the gospel. So, S. Sins cannot be removed by good deeds. So no matter how many good things you do or how kind you are to people, I mean, God does want us to do good things and be kind to people, but that doesn't get rid of our sin. It doesn't. It is still there. And we can't get rid. There is nothing we can do. It is just stuck there. It's like water. I don't want to say this in a sense that there's good water, but you put a little bit of bad stuff in that water and it becomes dirty. Well, that's like what? Or a rag. There's a clean one and you put like, you rub it on some bad stuff, it becomes dirty. That's like what we are. We are like dirty rags. Our heart, it's just full of gross and disgusting and it's just dirty and yucky. Now, that's like what our hearts are. It's just full of sin and disgusting stuff. I know that might be hard to believe and kind of hard to think, but it's true. That's like what our hearts are. That's like describing. That's basically describing sin. And our hearts just yucky and disgusting stuff. And there's nothing we can do to get rid of it. But God had a plan. He sent his son, his one and only son, Jesus. He came to this earth and died on the cross and rose from the grave 3 days later after he died. You're probably wondering, well, why did he do that? Because he loves us. And he took every single bit of sin. When Jesus was on the cross, every single pain and bit of sin was laid on him. He died and rose again because he loves us. He came once, but he's coming back again. But he's coming to destroy this earth. Now hold on. But before you freak out and go all crazy and say, "Oh, I'm scared," just calm down and listen to the words that I'm saying to you, because you won't regret. You won't regret listening to these words that I'm saying. Jesus died and rose from the grave for us. He willingly took the cross. Jesus is God. Jesus is God in human form. That's what he is. Jesus is God. He could have wiped out those soldiers who whipped him. See, Jesus, he healed the sick. He healed the blind. He even made people walk. Like he touched their leg and then they could walk. He even brought a dead man back to life. He did many miracles. Why? Because he loves us. But he died. He didn't just die not just for me, not just you, but for all of us. He died for every single person that is living on this earth. He died for the people who even don't know, who don't have a clue who he is, who don't even know Jesus. They don't know, and yet he died for them. And then there's E. Everyone who trusts in him alone, or Jesus, trusts in him / Jesus, has eternal life. So if you put your faith and trust in Jesus right now, you will be with him for eternity. And you won't go to hell. You will go to heaven. Where, guys, it is just perfect. I don't know, but I have seen like movies. I've seen. Do you guys know the Pilgrim's Progress? That movie, it showed heaven at the end. Kind of like what it would look like. It is just gorgeous. But best of all, and the good thing, part of the good thing, is that there's no pain, no suffering. There will be tears, but tears of joy. No more tears of sadness, no more burdens, no more sickness, no more cancer, no more diseases. All sickness, all pain, and all sin. And the people who can't see and who can't walk. If you're a person who can't see, who can't hear, and who can't... This message goes out to especially those people who can't see, who can't hear, and who can't walk. Also to tell those people who are going through sickness, could be COVID, could be cancer. I don't know your story. But I do know this story. There is someone who loves you so much that he took your sin away from you, who died and rose from the grave because he loves you. He loves you. And he has called us Christians to share his gospel. I am spending so many minutes talking about this. Why? Because God has called me to share his gospel. And I believe this. I believe that he wants so many people to know who he is. So that way, when he comes back, you will, if you put your faith and trust in Jesus right now, after you die, or when Jesus comes back, because he is coming back a second time, you will be with Jesus forever. When he comes back, so when you die, or when he comes back a second time, if you put your faith and trust in Jesus right now, you will be with him for eternity. You will. But if you keep on ignoring Jesus, or you're ignoring the message that I'm speaking to you right now, if you're ignoring the gospel, you will still have sin in your heart. You will still you'll still go to hell. Where there's always pain, suffering, tears of sadness. I'm pretty sure that there's probably sickness, cancer. It's just bad. It's not a place you don't want to go. And life with Jesus starts now and lasts forever. Which you put your faith and trust in Jesus right now, you will have. Life with Jesus your life with Jesus will start now and will last forever. It will never end. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing can tear down God's kingdom. Even Satan can't tear down his kingdom. I think God is smiling at me right now, and so is Jesus. I believe both of them are smiling at me right now. Why? Because I'm sharing the gospel, the good news about Jesus. For the past 2 years, I haven't been sharing this gospel. Now I know that I can't go back in time, but I am wishing that I did share God's gospel back then. I am wishing that I did. And I know that I can't change the past. I can't. I can't change my past. I can't change your past. Why? Because I'm not God. I'm not God. And I'm sinful. I still sin. Even as a Christian, I still sin. But I don't stay there, because I've got a God who knows everywhere I've been. He knows everywhere I've been, even the places where I didn't know Him. So I want you to put your faith and trust in Jesus right now. Why? Because that way you won't have to pay the price for your sin. You will still go through pain. You will still go through suffering. You will still go through tears of sadness. Why? Because this world isn't perfect. This world isn't perfect. And Jesus is coming back. He is coming back to destroy this earth. and we don't know when He's coming back. He could come back tomorrow. He could come back next weekend. He could even come back in like the next hour, the next minute. He could even come back the next second. We don't know. And I'm telling you right now to put your faith and trust in Jesus right now. Because when Jesus comes back, He will separate the light. He will separate the people who trust in Him, and from the people who haven't trusted in Him. The people who trust in Jesus will go up to heaven, and the people who haven't trusted in Jesus will go down to hell. And I want you, my subscribers, and I want all of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, who haven't even known who's probably seen like the first video of my channel. I want you, every single person, to watch this video, even the people who have been rejecting Jesus. I want you to get on your knees, or you can sit. So fold your hands, close your eyes, and just repeat these words after me. Lord, I am a sinner. I have turned against you. I have ran away from you, and I have rejected you. But Lord, you love me so much that you sent your one and only Son to die on the cross for my sins and rose from the grave. Jesus, you did it for me, and thank you so much. And I ask that you would come and be my Savior and my friend, and help me to keep my eyes focused on you and reject the lies from the devil. And in your name I pray. Amen. There. Now, share this message with other people. And if you want to learn more about God, I will leave a link in the description to the Bible Getaway website. So that way you can learn more about God. Learn more about what He has done. And I'm so glad I am so happy that you have put your faith and trust in Jesus right now. And just Satan will use anything. He will use anything to go back to your sinful life, and he will use anything to keep you from God. I know from experience. But just ignore his lies. Ignore everything you hear from the internet. Ignore all of the bad stuff on the internet. So many people think they're good enough. They're perfect without God. And this world, it is getting the sin in this world is getting worse and worse. And our world is just a crappy, sinful place. You could think anything bad to describe our world. Crappy, sinful, disgusting, yucky. And to those people who are still rejecting Jesus and are still rejecting the gospel and are even rejecting my message to you, don't run away from Jesus. Run to Him, because I think even He wants you to. Even Jesus wants you to run to Him, to accept His invitation, to receive Him into your heart. I have spent I don't know how many minutes talking about this, but I don't care. I could sit here for hours just listing what Jesus has done and what God has done in the past. But I'm not gonna do that. You can find all of it in the Bible Getaway website. You can find all of that in there. All that God has done. So hope you guys enjoyed this almost 1 hour video. If you did, why don't you hit that subscribe button, and why don't you leave a like and hit that bell and set notifications to all, so that way you will always be notified when I upload a video. And God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.